Today's August 20th, 2018. Welcome to First Cup. My name is Jeremy, and this is my first cup of coffee. Somehow it seems hotter than normal. Maybe because I just made it. Just made it. Hold on. It's too dark. That's a little better. Alright. I'm going to get the camera a little more situated. Bam! We got this. So, some of you may know if you follow my personal Facebook page, but looking at making some changes to the show, looking at broadcasting on Facebook and Instagram, possibly other places. But the big change that's coming out of this lengthy conversation I had with folks was the idea of Q&A. So here's what we can do. You can join live and post questions, or you can email jeremy@whistlekick.com. Be sure to put first cup in the subject, and I'll answer your questions. These questions can be pretty much anything. If they're really creepy or weird or something, I'll probably not answer them. But you can go ahead, ask me questions. So, I'm trying to think of how can I preload? What are some of the questions people ask me that I could answer right now? I don't know. I'll come up with something as I'm chatting away. It's been great sleeping weather. It's been high 50s, low 60s last few nights. Keeping the windows open, and I sleep so much better when the weather's like that. I don't think I'm rare in that respect. I think most people prefer it a little cooler when they sleep. But, yeah. Woke up last night, thought it was close to time, close to the alarm, and rolled over, looked at the clock. Oh, why? It's like the best thing in the world when you realize, hey, I have so much more sleep I can get. Let's see, there we go. So this weekend, went to a friend's wedding, and it's a martial arts friend. And the only person really there that I knew, her instructor. So it's been a great time chatting with Kyoshi, Brent Baker. Nice guy. Know him from the tournament circuit, and just a multitude of students and people related to him that I've become friends with over the last few years. So that was a lot of fun. And probably the most we've been able to talk. We talked about martial arts. We talked about plenty of things that weren't martial arts related. Yeah, it was a good time. So wedding, and hung out with some friends and worked out a bit yesterday and did some errands, chores kind of things. Cooked dinner on the grill. Went to bed a little early. It was nice. It was really nice. Here's a question. Here's a question people ask me all the time. How do you get all this done? How do I do all the things? How do I manage, the new programs that we roll out, and the podcast, and this show, and going to the gym, and friends, and I'm really disciplined about it. If you look at my calendar, you'll see that I keep track of everything that I'm doing, and I'm constantly rearranging what my day will be for priorities. And then there's some other pretty simple things, like I wake up early. I don't have hard lines as to when I work. It's not, oh, I only work from 9 to 5. That's not how it goes. I work 7 days a week. I try to minimize the work that I do late at night or on the weekends, especially Saturdays. Saturday's the day I really try to give myself off. But I think when you're trying to do big stuff, you can't have Can't have those hard lines. It just doesn't work. Now, if I had a family, if I had children, there would be some harder lines that I would maintain, and that would be difficult. It would make it even more challenging. But I really can't speak to that because I haven't experienced it. So there we go. There's the first Q&A for First Cup. So today I headed out, got some meetings. Almost the last day of lots of CrossFit coaching. The other coaches come back late tomorrow, I think. And then I have my regular Wednesday. So starting Thursday, I'll actually be able to do CrossFit again instead of teaching it. Yeah. What else? Not a lot else. Not a lot else. It's supposed to be a great day. I hope you can hear the birds. Oh, that was the other thing I did yesterday. I transplanted a whole bunch of plants. I love plants. I know that sounds like a silly thing, but I love growing plants and starting seeds, and it's just fun. It's the most basic method of creation that I know. You know, in all of my various businesses and things within businesses that I've done, the thing I've always enjoyed the most is creating, whether that's in media or new products or new services or whatever. And that gets me in trouble because sometimes that stuff isn't what is needed at that time. But I can still kind of scratch that itch with plants. I have a huge avocado in a pot that my mom gave me, and it was time for a bigger pot, so it went in a much bigger pot. And it's not quite hitting the ceiling. I'm gonna have to trim it again soon. I hate doing that. It's like, here you go, plant. I'm gonna lop your top off. It just feels mean. I always knew I was creative. I always knew that there was a bit of an artistic side to me. Just in I would have ideas, and I could see things, but I could just never make them happen. I saw things I wanted to draw, but when I tried to draw them, like, my skill just wasn't enough. And I tried everything else. I tried wood carving. I tried painting. I tried sculpting. I tried a lot. And it wasn't until I found business that I found my creative outlet. And that's something that I've been pretty aware of for quite a long time now, that business is my medium. You know, people say that artists see the world differently. I agree. When it comes to business, I see things that could be. And I use business tools, you know, the way somebody might use brushes and paints to manifest these ideas into reality. I actually dreamt about some of these new products that are coming last night. Man, am I excited. It's yeah. So I believe everyone needs to create things, whether that's food, or plants, or drawing. I think everyone inherently craves being creative. I think it's something that's really healthy. It's something that we need to do even if it's just a little bit. So my suggestion to you is, no matter how busy you are today, take 5 minutes and create something, even if that's doodling on a Post-it note. There's stuff that happens when you do that. It works a certain part of your brain that we don't do often. So, yeah, go create. All right, I'm gonna finish this coffee, and I'm gonna watch some TV while I respond to some email and pretend that I'm not working yet. Hope you have a great day. I will see you here tomorrow. Peace.